Check this out. In Reno County, the town of Plevna took a direct hit from a tornado. This is drone video sent from our Cake First Alert storm tracker, Brad Ketchum, of the damage in Plevna. As you can see, some houses completely destroyed while others completely untouched. You can see all of the debris that is left behind, really, as some of these homes were just picked up and put back down on the ground, of course, leaving behind what looks like from the air a game of pickup sticks. All the debris that looks like a semi, maybe a storage unit there. This home, the roof completely torn off, but the bones of the house still standing there. So just getting a little bit of an idea, again, from this bird's eye view of some of the damage from Plevna. There's only about 85 people that live in the town at last census. However, a lot of people waking up this morning left with figuring out what to do as they try to pick up the pieces. And we have a crew there now checking out those cleanup efforts. Cake's Jack Cooper has been there all morning. He's live in Plevna in Reno County with the latest. Jack, what do you see?
Carly, good morning. It's the first time that we've been allowed actually inside of Plevna, and the damage is just, it's really astounding. There's so much of it. There's trees that are scattered all across roads. There are power poles that are just completely missing, power lines that were just ripped clean off of them. Now, this is the church behind me, and there's a reason why we're standing here. And I want to show you this. This is the damage that the church sustained. It looks like a piece of their roof flew off, but the rest of the church is completely fine. And that's important because last night when the tornado went through, there were about 25 people that were all gathered together in the basement of the church, and all of them were completely fine. And I'm told this storm, it sounded like a train comes by. You hear that a lot of times with storms, a lot of howling and roaring winds as the storm came through. Some people not as lucky. The preacher for this church actually lives next door. His home is just about completely gone. We also want to show you video from around Plevna as well, not just here in the town, but also surrounding areas. Some video from 2.5 miles to the southwest, houses destroyed there as well. Families trying to pick up the pieces this morning. One family that we spoke with that is southwest of the town, they rushed into their basement just before the storm, hid behind a fireplace while the storm all passed.
About 12, it came through. I could hear the whistling. I didn't hear the train sound, but I did hear a lot of whistling and cracking of limbs and different things like that, but didn't last too long. And then went outside to kind of see how bad it was. Didn't take much to see.
Now, that was actually one of the neighbors that lived just right next door. His house was actually okay. The neighbor that lived right next to them, the family, when they rushed down to their basement, when they came back out of their basement, their house was gone. We've been posting pictures and videos all across our social media channels. Maybe some of the only good news to come out of this is there are no injuries, no fatalities as well, Reno County officials telling us. Also, a lot of the people that I've talked to here in Plevna, they're not even from here. A lot of them coming from towns surrounding the area, just coming to hopefully try and do something to actually help. We've also heard from a lot of you any ways to actually be able to help. There's a Red Cross post set up in Abbeville, which is about 10 minutes to the east. If you want to drop off any donations or anything there, that's going to be there throughout tomorrow. And then, of course, they'll be taking more donations here as well. Anything you may have may help some of these people. But for now, reporting live in Plevna, I'm Jack Cooper, Cake News, on your side.
Thank you, Jack. And keep an eye on the weather no matter where you are. Make sure to download our Cake First Alert weather app. It has live radar, push alerts, and the forecast to keep you and your family safe. You can find it wherever you get your apps. And we'll continue to check in with our crews throughout the day as we keep our eye on the weather and survey the damage.